my dear friends. Night ride in Belgrade, crossing Gazela Bridge, looking at BW Galleria, the largest shopping mall at the Balkans. Rainy evening, rainy afternoon, rainy evening in Belgrade. Music at the back, Toše Proeski, with some interference of my navigation. Lovely lady voice. There was even a film about the guy who was, you know, this sales merchant, I mean traveling merchant, trgovački putnik we say in Serbia, and he obviously has been spending lots of time on four wheels, as we say in Serbia, traveling a lot, and then he managed to establish a rather emotional relationship with his sat-nav, car navigation, with a female voice at the car. If you noticed, in most of the cases, in more modern, let's say, car navigation systems, you have the chance to choose between the male and female voice. Of course, I presume that male population by default chooses female voice. Currently passing next to Belgrade Arena, which is now one of the largest COVID hospital in the country. Temporary, hopefully temporary, yeah, COVID hospital. Now already at New Belgrade, heading towards Dranex Tower, the western gate of Belgrade. You know what's the problem with the sat-nav, all the systems? Probably there is an option to shut it down by voice, which I didn't set up, so I need to suffer now because I know that I missed the road, I mean the recommended route to the destinations that I've chosen, but I was not in the mood of setting up a stopover, because I need to, go for a stopover before I go to my final destination. So I was lazy, and now I'm paying the price of that laziness, because now I have to suffer this relatively nice female voice telling me that I am wrong, that I've made a mistake, that I have to, you know, there was one of my first car navigations was this Qtek, actually. This company used to be called Qtek, but it's actually HTC. It was bought by the HTC afterwards, and it was one of the first companies making smartphones. So I had one of their one of the early models. I don't recall now what was the name of the model, but now I have a time to cancel the navigation. Don't recall the model, but it was very nice for that time. I'm talking about 2005, let's say. It had also this small pen, so you could even write on which for that time, so it was, I'm talking about 15 years ago. It was state-of-the-art, really, technology. And then I really don't know what happened to the HTC, because they were definitely at the forefront of this technology. I remember I was even given a lecture back, okay, it was not in 2005, it was, let's say, 2007, late 2007. and I was given a lecture. I was giving a lecture to some entrepreneurs, and it was related to the strategic management and various other stuff. But one of the examples that I have chosen is about the smartphones, and I remember I took my Qtek HTC smartphone from my pocket and I presented it to them, and I said, this, according to all researches made by the relevant researchers, will be the future of mobile telephony. I was referring in general to smartphones, not to this particular model, of course. And back then there were even growth rates, expected growth rates of the smartphones. And I cannot remember now the rates. I mean the CAGR, CAGR, the expected CAGR. But it was something really spectacular because I wanted to amaze them with these facts, and they were indeed amazed. But in reality, the growth of smartphones was even higher than compared to that one that was projected back then. That was fairly, but really sorry, I made a mistake. Fairly optimistic and very fascinating. The landscape in this part of Belgrade, Toshin Bunar, has changed a lot. So this is why I made a mistake. This is the turn that I wanted to take. Heading towards the Immo centar. Immo centar. This is a type of neighborhood shopping mall that was built initially as one concept, but then they realized, not the developer, but the management company of that center realized that the concept was slightly or less slightly missed for that neighborhood. So they did a complete, I would say, rebranding of the mall. Not a mall, yeah, it is a kind of a shopping center. Not a rebranding, but readjustment of everything inside. And now the current model, which serves mostly as an outlet shop to many brands, proved to be much more suitable to the neighborhood compared to the initially envisaged model of a regular shopping mall. Okay, that much for now. Or let's maybe even take a look at the mall, at this shopping center. Yeah, let's see, and then we'll say. Again, the fabulous but tragically died Toshe Proeski, the Macedonian singer. Definitely one of my favorite pop singers. Over the last 30 years. So the Immo Center shopping mall is on our left. So we are not going to be able to make a turn here, but we'll be taking the next one. So here. Please make a U-turn when possible. this was the annoying sound of oh, I have to go around the entire center, not approach it here. Okay, I didn't know that. It has been a long time since I last visited this shopping center. These are the famous new Belgrade blocks built in the... No, this is only a parking. Let me see where I can make a stop. So the buildings of both sides of the shopping center are the famous new Belgrade blocks, block 63 and some other. And we see the Idea shop here, I mean the sign of Idea shop. And okay, so we are not going to be able to approach the shopping center from the side where you'll be able to see the very sign of it. Never mind, that much for now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.